Hi guys, Swansea Waders here, back again for another video, back again for another match preview. The Swans are back at the Liberty Stadium and they're versing Luton Town tomorrow. So Swansea City have dropped out the playoffs unfortunately after that 2-1 loss to Middlesbrough, so they're now 7th in the Championship with 26 points. Luton are 4 points behind us and actually 4 places behind us. They're in 11th and they're doing very well this season. Swansea City then, our last game was a 2-1 loss to Middlesbrough like I just said. A very disappointing defeat from the Swans really. We didn't really get going throughout the game, didn't really have a 10-15 minute spell. We had 1 or 2 chances now and again, but overall I thought Middlesbrough probably did deserve the 3 points. Defensively, they were very good, but we didn't ask enough questions, we didn't have enough shots, and you know, the first goal was unlucky, really a deflected goal. Our goal was deflected as well, but the second goal really annoyed me. Victor Gyökeres giving the ball away very stupidly, really, in the midfield, giving it away. Ryan Manning, God know where he was. I think he was going back to the Republic of Ireland, really. There was no left back in sight, and Woodman was a statue in goal. So unfortunately, we did lose that game 2-1. Luton Town had a great 3-1 victory of fans in the game. I believe there was 1,000 Luton Town fans, so it's probably great to see Luton get some fans in and win in front of their fans. So obviously there'll be no fans at the Liberty Stadium with the Welsh Government not allowing Cardiff, Wrexham, Newport or Swansea fans in, which is a big shame. But I think that win over Norwich will give them a big confidence booster, and just because they played in front of fans, so I think Luton Town will be an extra tough team. Team news then, of course, the main two out for Swansea City again. More gives right in George Byers. I really don't know what's happened to George Byers. I don't know why they're saying he's in full training, but now they're saying he's injured again. I don't know. And obviously Gibbs White's still out. For Luton Town then, Danny Hilton and Ewan O'Kane are both injured for Luton. They've got a good squad as well. Like I said, 11th place, to be very impressed with that. Last season they were favourites to go down. This season, again, one of the favourites to go down. So far they've shown why they probably deserve to be in the Championship. You know, they adapted to the Championship very well. I think Wickham now starting to do that as well. So you could see Wickham and Luton both in the Championship next season, which would be great because they're quite small clubs in respect to the big clubs in the Championship. So I've got a Luton Town fan on, Lewis Williams. I've had him on for the last couple of previews I've done against Luton Town. Really good lad, good content as well. Does match reviews, match previews, so make sure you go and check out his content. Good mate of mine. So let's see what Lewis has got to say about Luton Town's chances tomorrow.
My name's Lewis Williams and I'm a Luton Town supporter, and here is my thoughts for the game tomorrow. I think it's going to be a draw. My score prediction's going to be a 1-1 draw. I can't see both teams winning this. I think on paper we're quite even. I think from a Swansea's perspective, you'd be aiming for the playoffs, whereas with Luton we don't want to be anywhere near those relegation places. But I think we're going to surprise a few people this season by finishing quite higher up in the table. So looking at around about where we currently are now in the Championship. A win could obviously get us into the playoffs, but I'm not really looking at it like that, whereas Swansea, you are probably looking at it like that, if that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is both clubs have different expectations for this season. It's going to be a good game. I would love a repeat from last season. I don't think we'll have another repeat of last season. Obviously there was a lot of bad blood last time out due to a sending off. I wouldn't mind something like that again, whereas a Swansea player would get sent off again. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those typical draws. Both sides going at it. From a Luton's perspective, we need to make sure that we continue to score goals because that's been a problem all season. But yeah, I'm going with a draw. I think it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully Luton can get a positive result.
Thanks Lewis for coming on, mate. Do appreciate that. Like I said guys, his channel will be down below. He's on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so if you can get him there, that would be awesome. Going on to score predictions then, there was 2 unfortunate people who predicted the right score. I think one of them was actually a Swans fan, I think the other one was a Middlesbrough fan. But congratulations to Charlie's Football News and Stephen Williams. Both of you predicted quite negative results for the Swans, and actually we're right. There's a 2-1 Middlesbrough. I said 0-0, I said it might probably be a tight game, and in respect, it was a tight game. The goals were quite cheap to give away. So I wasn't expecting a 3-goal thrill against Neil Warnock's team, but you know, hey ho. If you want to show in the next video, which will probably be Monday's match preview against Bournemouth, then get your comments in down below. Starting 11, then in goals I'll put Freddie Woodman, back 5 are Connor Roberts, Ryan Bennett, or obviously Ryan Bennett in the middle, Carl Norton on the right, Mackie on the left, and Jake Bidwell as the wing back. 2 midfield, Matt Grimes, Jay Fulton, 2 centre attack midfielders, Jan Dan, Casey Palmer up front, Andreu. No idea what formation we're playing. But at the end of the day, I want to see Casey Palmer and Jan Dan to start together. I don't care what formation it is. I think those two have got to start together. They were both brilliant against Middlesbrough, both the best players on the pitch when Jan Dan came off with Casey Palmer when Casey Palmer started. They were both very good. I would just love to see them both play. You know, creative-wise, we're not doing the best at the moment. Jamal Lowe needs to be dropped because he's just not scoring. He's not being impacting the game. Gyökeres, don't even get me started on him. I think everyone knows my feelings on Victor bloody Gyökeres. I think the live stream just says it all, really. I try not to swear. Gyökeres just, you know, at fault for the goal, misses the sitter. I just don't know what he brings to the club apart from shame. And Liam Cullen, he's just, inexperienced and he's not ready for this level yet. So, we've got 3 strikers there who simply have not been performing this season or not been good enough or aren't ready for Championship football. So, and people wonder why Andre had a quiet game. Well, you can't really rely on Andre all the time to dig out of trouble. So, transfer windows next month. We got to get a striker in. It's as simple as that. Hopefully we can stay in around the top 6, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of games in December and we're not creating many chances, and the chances we are getting, we're not really taking. So in January, we have to sign a striker. I don't care if it's a free transfer, a loan, or a £25 million Euro signing. I don't care. It's got to be a striker and it's got to be a good one. Well, what is my score prediction for this game against Luton Town then? I'm actually going to be a little bit positive. I think we will beat Luton. I know last time we played them we lost 1-0 at Luton Stadium, but I got a feeling we're going to win 2-1. I think Luton are going to open the scoring with James Collins, and I got a feeling Andre and Jay Fulton will get the goals for Swansea City. I'm feeling confident. What's your predictions? Comment them down below. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also subscribe to Lewis Williams as well, the Luton Town vlogger fan. We'll be doing a watch along for this game tomorrow, 2:50 PM. Of course, it's a 3 PM kickoff, so it'll be great to see your support again. Another home game, and every Swans game I've streamed at home, we've not lost this season. So fingers crossed that can continue. It's going to be an important game, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the watch on. Come on, the Swans.
I need a one more chance. Oh, baby, let me show you. I need a one